Hey Patriots, this week in DBU Athletics, men and women's track and field wrapped up their outdoor season. DBU baseball had a solid weekend at home, and women's tennis made history winning their first ever Lone Star Conference title. And on top of that, Emily Buchanan was named the LSC Player of the Year and Sportsmanship Player of the Year. Opening the LSC tournament with a doubleheader at the Arlington Tennis Center, the Lady Patriots began their run with a 4-0 semifinal victory over number 20 Lubbock Christian, sweeping in doubles and quickly securing 3 wins in singles play. Just hours later, DBU took down the nation's number 3 team, Midwestern State, in a thrilling 4-2 win to punch their ticket to the final day. In Sunday's championship match, DBU made history by capturing their first ever Lone Star Conference title with a dominant 4-1 win over UT Tyler. Isabella Arana Rios was named the tournament MVP, while Emily Buchanan, Madeline Smelly, and Andrea Delgados earned spots on the all-tournament team. The Lady Patriots now turn their focus to the NCAA South Central Regional, where they will enter as the number 3 seed, facing St. Mary's on Monday in San Antonio. On a rainy Friday night at Horner Ballpark, number 20 DBU opened their series against Florida International with a 10-9 win. James Elwinger delivered the longest outing of his career, tossing 5.1 innings and allowing only 1 earned run. At the plate, Keaton Grady hit a solo homer off a 9-pitch at-bat to get things started, and though the lead slipped away from the Patriots mid-game, Adam Burkholt delivered a clutch RBI double off the wall to tie it up. In the bottom of the 8th, Grant Jay lifted a sac fly to bring home Joey Narrett for the go-ahead run. Jared Jenkins was caught out of the pen to close out the last 2 innings, keeping the Panthers scoreless. The Patriots took the series on Saturday with an 8-0 shutout. Ryan Borberg was in command on the mound, tossing 5 shutout innings, and Ryan Schwade was dominant in relief, facing the minimum over 3 frames. Shane Krause put the Pats on the board with a sac fly before DBU exploded for 5 runs in the second, capped by a Nate Humphreys 2-run homer. In Sunday's finale, DBU completed the sweep with a 9-3 victory after falling behind early. The Patriots rallied with a 2 RBI single from Cody Graybeck and a game-tying double from Ben Tryon. Dylan Schlegel had a standout day, reaching base in all 4 of his plate appearances, and Liam Watt shined in relief, going 3.2 shutout innings. The Patriots added 4 insurance runs in the 8th, and Jenkins returned to the mound to close it out for the second time over the weekend. The Patriots now turn their attention to their final home series of the season, welcoming Kennesaw State to Horner Ballpark beginning on Friday. The DBU men's and women's track and field teams competed at the Lone Star Conference Championships this past weekend, with both squads finishing 8th overall. Ellie Fry delivered DBU's lone podium finish, placing 3rd in the 800-meter final. Kendall Brown broke 2 school records in the heptathlon, scoring 4,461 points and setting a new mark in the javelin throw with a distance of 37.26 meters. On the men's side, Jeb Williamson led the team in scoring, capping off a strong showing for the Patriots. And while the outdoor season has concluded for most, Ellie Fry and Leslie Salas remain in contention for a chance to run the NCAA National Championships. Both ladies will compete at the Azusa Pacific Branson Last Chance Qualifier on May 9th and 10th in hopes of securing their spots at Nationals. DBU basketball also had some good news this week, with Coach Flickner being named the Small College Basketball Coach of the Year after his historic season that we're all still not over. But that's all we have for this edition of Patriot Insider. As always, you can follow your favorite teams on socials, download the DBU Athletics app, or head to dbupatriots.com. But for this edition of Patriot Insider, I'm Alexis De La Garza, and go Patriots!